Yeah, I really felt the last hurdle here.
Freudian slip!
So was that?
And I'm getting a bit of flack for not coming in fancy dress, so I need to get more into like the thing of things.
God, did you need that t-shirt?
Sorry?
Did you need that t-shirt?
Do I need that t-shirt? No, I bought it specifically for the tearing off person. No more silliness, let's get down to the real science. That's not as good as I hoped it would be. Oh well. Anyway. Yeah, so we got this question, could we make spider pig or similar hybrid animal? The answer to making spider pig is really easy, that's yes, because it's just a man holding a pig upside down and singing.
Spider pig, spider pig,
You know.
does whatever a spider pig does. Can he swing?
I don't do it.
Because he's a pig. Go spider pig.
So, if you can lift a pig above your head, then yes, you can make spider pig, but you're more likely to end up more like with a pig standing on top of you. There are experiments that end that way, but that's not usually the intended outcome. And when we talk about hybrid animals, we're usually talking about something called transgenics, which is when you take a gene from one animal and put it into another. And we've been doing that for ages. This is the most boring sheet I've got because it's dates and names. But yeah, since 1973, that was the first time anyone synthetically put a gene in another species. They put an antibiotic resistance gene into E. coli. They do that anyway without our help, but they did it deliberately. And it was only 1 year before somebody made a transgenic animal. They took a gene from a monkey virus and put it in a mouse. And then in the 1980s, 3 people, Smithies, Evans, Capecci, all invented at the same time, without copying it off each other, the same technique which we use to this day, where gene targeting, and you can basically swap in and swap out any gene you like. And in 2006, someone used that to make the first transgenic pig. It was not a spider pig, but it did take on the characteristic of another species and became kind of glow in the dark. Because usually the first thing we do when we make a new transgenic animal that is like a whole new species that's never been done before, they'll just, as a proof of concept, put in a gene from a jellyfish or a coral to make it glow in the dark, just to see if it'll work. Yeah, and we use those all the time. We just call them reporter genes. So that was green, and the first dog I think was 2009, and it was red, and it was called Ruby. So, but has anyone put spider genes in anything? Yes, but not in a pig.
Goat.
In a goat. Spider goat. But it doesn't come out of the wrists. And more, look away. It comes out of the mammaries. That's not what you think it is, Al. Yeah. It was I think it was a Danish company that did it first, and now it's a guy in the University of Utah has carried on this work, and they're putting the gene for spider silk into the mammary genes of goats, so that it comes out in their milk, dissolved, and then they can purify it out and use the spider silk. Because as my biotech friend said, had to write an essay on this and said, because the only other alternative was genetically modifying giant spiders, you couldn't get the grant. I mean, the main thing that we're trying to associate with spider pig is the walking on walls, right? And I don't think that's going to work, for a simple reason which kind of stymies a lot of things in science. My mum. So, like, because there's a surface area volume problem here. If you imagine this is like your spider, right? And your spider weighs 1 cube, and it has a 1 square surface that is sticking down. It's a kind of a weird cubic spider. Well, if you double the size by making it twice as long, twice as wide, then it's currently got, and twice as high as well, it's now weighs 8 cubes, but it's only got 4 in contact. And if it gets even bigger, you've got 27 cubes and only 9 contacts. So whatever the carrying capacity of that 1 square is going to be stretched more and more and more. So if you were trying to get a pig to have feet like a spider, you'd have to make the feet really wide to actually stick that weight. And you'd end up more making slug fit. Which kind of could be fun, but at the same time, probably not as cool. Anyway, thanks.